You're not going to get yelled at and say, you know, you're a redhead, I can never match you, or you're a, you know, you're not good looking, you need to, you know, lose 30 pounds, or you're not going to be yelled at, you're not going to be lined up like a police lineup.
She may tell me to straighten my hair.
You know, yeah, straighten your hair.
Ladies, how are you guys doing?
Paul.
Great.
Good? Feeling good? All right, you look good. I'm telling you guys really look good.
Thank you.
Really look good.
You're really looking good.
Oh, thank you.
I'll
It's
drink
one of
to
those
that.
nights, right? One of those nights. All right, I'll cheers to
We're
that.
looking good.
I'll cheers to that.
All right.
cheers.
I can't
Listen,
wait
listen
for
to
this
a great
conversation.
conversation. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Peggy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so we are all matchmakers. That's what we have in common, right? We know that Patti Stanger, millionaire matchmaker, without question put our profession on the map. You all watch the show, I'm sure. You've seen at least one episode. Do you think, A, that her show represents our profession? And then also, what myths would you debunk for, let's say, a prospect wanting to become a matchmaking client? So what myths are out there about her show that you just believe are just not the case for a real matchmaker?
You know, Paul, I'd love to add a cultural angle to this.
Okay.
So, you know, our clients are South Asian, and what I find with Patti's show is that there's almost a presumption that if someone is coming to her, her client, if someone's coming to her, hasn't found love, there's something wrong with that client, right? Or why would they be coming to her?
Sure.
A lot of our clients, though, you know, we're coming from a backdrop of being the first generation who are dating as a means to finding a partner.
Okay.
So a lot of us grew up hearing, you know, don't date, don't date, don't date. Okay, get married. So a lot of our clients just could use some help navigating dating as a means to finding a partner.
Okay.
And that's really what it's about. Not any problem with who they are or anything like that.
And I will, you know, I'll say these shows, reality shows, they're not, it's not reality, it's entertainment. So keep in mind, these shows are cast. These shows are ramped up to, you know, I love her advice. I love a lot of things on the show, but for instance, you come into one of us and you're not going to get yelled at and say, you know, you're a redhead, I can never match you, or you're a, you know, you're not good looking, you need to, you know, lose 30 pounds, or you're not going to be yelled at, you're not going to be lined up like a police lineup.
She may tell me to straighten my hair.
You know, yeah, straighten your hair, and you know, you'll never get a date because your hair. So it's a softer approach when you're with some real matchmakers, and I think so. A myth on that show is that how hard, you know, core it's going to be, or maybe it's scaring people. Who knows? They love to watch it, but maybe they're going to be afraid if they come to a matchmaker, they're going to be, you know, criticized and cut down or something.
Sure,
like that.
but are you proud of the show? You know, because here's someone who's representing our industry in front of millions of people. So are you proud of the show?
I think people are more aware now of what a matchmaker does, and that we're out there. And you know, but I do find that when people come to meet with me, they're scared. They're scared. Women come to me and they think I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna talk to them the way Patti talks to women. And so they're actually nervous, and then they meet me and they're, oh, I'm so glad you're so much nicer than I thought. All right. I mean, it happens a lot. I'm not going to criticize someone and tell them what's wrong with them. I'm going to try to accentuate what's right, and if there is something little that they can change, I'm going to say it in a nice way.
Okay.
So that they can feel confident about dating. I don't want anyone leaving me feeling worse about themselves.
Yeah. So Peggy, you are one of the nicest matchmakers that I know. Really. I like to call you Mom, almost.
Mama matchmaker.
Mama matchmaker. Okay, I'll take that. So how do you feel about Patti's harsh stance, and then also, do you ever bring out any evil whoop butt on your clients?
I'm straight, very candid. I'm not evil. Evil isn't in my vocabulary, but people need to hear things that are not easy for them to hear. And being able to say those things in a way that is not offensive, but you still have to say them. Patti, she hasn't learned that yet, and so she's offensive. And I think that piece is not something I personally am proud of.
Right. All right, so we just had a phenomenal conversation about Patti Stanger and debunking myths about her television show, Millionaire Matchmaker, and the consensus on the panel is that Patti Stanger is maybe not the best matchmaker, but she is a phenomenal reality television star.